You're out here trying to look your best, do your best. You're trying to speak well. You're trying to like not be trying to impress. There's no time to get turned on. That was a big problem for me during the show too. She's like, you're not like very like sexually engaging. I was like, yo, it's because I'm worried about all this other stuff. My head's all over the place. What do you want? You want me to make out with you right now? So I stuck her whole foot in my mouth. Because every day is a new day. I won't take it for granted. Oh, this thing's on. Espresso Podcast shot 401. I'm your girlfriend, Benny, who has surgery on his knee tomorrow. And he's going to audio record the whole thing on his phone while it's in his pocket. Is it legal? I don't know. Is he going to go to jail right after he gets surgery? Probably. Hey, watch me on FBOY and FGIRL Island. Oh my God, we get it. Yeah, it's the only thing you had going for you. Okay, yeah. Did it get canceled twice? Maybe. But yeah, it's on HBO Max. Watch it or die. Tell your homies to join the Patreon for $5 every month. $5. You get every other podcast. Why wouldn't you join? And then you get a live stream at the end of every single week. Why would I join the live stream? Why would I join the Patreon if you don't explain what you're talking about on the live stream? What is the live stream about? Do you just talk about how every hot girl is named Jamie? Do you do that the whole time? Maybe. Do you just try on clothes the whole time and girls in the chat just roast you for 40 minutes? It's for us to know and you to find out. $5 a month, babe. Join the page. Get all your merch 50% off at checkout with code BALD. 50% off everything. Feeling glunky. Who's buying this? We out here being nice right here. All of it 50% off. Everything on the site. Store-wide. Doorbuster deal. Stock them deep. Sell them cheap. Bald at checkout. 50% off. Let's get to the question. Espresso question of the week. Ask me something. Ask me something for once. I'm always asking you. Ask me. I'll give you advice. Ask me anything. Why has your dad only touched you 3 times in your entire life? I don't know, but I think that's how it should be. For every dad. Every dad ever. You become a dad, you get handcuffed immediately. That's it for you. Dude, you become a dad, put your hands on a 2x4 and somebody just chops them off. I swear that would fix everything in the world. I'm officially a dad. Plops their hands right on a 2x4. That's the rule. You have a son? Hands chopped off. Dude, just a big trash can. One of those trash cans with wheels at the end of the driveway, just full of dad hands. Oh, shit. A lot of new dads this year. That's a question you could ask. If you weren't a comedian, what would you be doing? I'd be a bald PE teacher, and I'd have a fat wife and 14 kids. God, I'd be so bald. If I was married, I would be the baldest guy you've ever seen in your life. I don't even know if I'd have the side hair. I'd be so bald. And I'd be so bald, I wouldn't even shave the side. I wouldn't even hide it. Lord. I'd have a Ben and Jerry's gut, you know? Still try to have something on top, but no, it's just not happening up there. Ask me anything. Please. Here we go.
So I've been out of the loop. Have you been getting a bunch of brand deals?
It's a good question. I'm out here trying, you know? With every vid, you just hope somebody likes it, right? And sometimes it's a brand and you just go for it. But yeah, that brand deal income and comedy stand-up income is the only way I make a living. So yeah, sometimes I'm trying to think. Oh, Buzzballs. They're fam. Carnival Cruise. They're fam. I can't remember which other ones I did, but yeah. I mean, sometimes it's rough. Sometimes it's tough, but it's just the way, bro. It's how your boy does anything out here.
How much do I have to pay you to allow me to guzzle that glizzy to the point where your toe snaps back into place?
I like the craftsmanship on this voice message. I know somebody dared you to do that, and you kind of nailed it. $20. just by the way this sounds.
How much do I have to pay you to allow me to guzzle that glizzy to the point where your toe snaps back into place?
I just know you do a bang up job too. Good God. $20. $20 cash. $20 in quarters. How come $20 in quarters feels like more than just a $20 bill? $20 in bro, a quarter? Good Lord, nothing sexier than a quarter. Maybe it's because all I did when I was a kid was try to find quarters. Why was half my life as a kid just trying to find quarters? And you get so mad when you think it's a quarter and it's a nickel. Duh! Yo, if you find a big quarter in your mom's car or on the ground even, there's something about it, man. You got 4 quarters in your hand, you feel like the richest dude in the world. I was always just, when I was a kid, I was always just on the hunt for a sticky hand in the grocery store. All I wanted, I don't care. Dude, my whole life revolved around that 25-cent machine at the grocery store. And now, remember, they started making the machine. I don't even know if they have these machines anymore. Where you put the 2 quarters in there, 50-cent joint, you get a little football helmet. A Cowboys one. You put the stickers on the side. Then they had those big ones. You put like 7 quarters in there, like a slot machine. You get like a holographic Simpsons sticker. You're like, whoa, bro. Out of my tax bracket. Could never afford that.
It's Rooster. Happy New Year, baby. Question. When you get into awkward social situations with like personal space, this happens to me a lot. It's like nobody knows personal space at all. It's getting so much worse.
Love you.
Like, for example, I was in a line and the group behind me was so fucking close to me and the line wasn't moving at all. So there was just no urgency to move up. They were within, like if I turned around, the guy's shoulder was just probably in my nose, right?
Kissing him.
And I just stood there. I said, I'm not moving. Fuck that. We're doing this together then. Because they know what's going on.
I don't think they do.
Like, oh, excuse me, yeah. And then just like take up my space. It's like, nah, fuck that. We're in this together now because I'm not moving. And I'm going to make it awkward for everybody. That's the thing. I think I've mastered the ability to just sit in really awkward situations and not give a fuck.
It's a gift.
Because that's like some people's worst fear. It's like, I don't want to make it like awkward. And it's like, fuck that. Bring it back. Bring awkward situations back. People need to feel the repercussions for standing too close to you in a fucking line. Who's with me, dude?
Like where your head's at, Roosty. Yeah, I always thought about that too. Like when people are like, it's awkward. I'm like, you're saying that because you've never, like, I feel like on this podcast, especially, we're the kings of awkward. It can't be awkward if you're awkward all the time. I've done the most awkward things ever, every single day since I was 4 years old. I'm over it, bro. Yeah, I don't care. Nope. Yeah, been embarrassed every day, every second of my life. I've been embarrassed. It's over. You just got to do it, man. Happened to me at the gym today. Dude was walking in front of me, headphones on, so slow. But he was in like an area of the walkway where I couldn't really get by him. And he was wide. And I was just like, dude, oh my, have some awareness. Pick a side, bro. You learn that in high school. I remember the first day of high school, I was like, oh, you guys like pick sides to walk down the hallway. Makes sense. It's the first thing I noticed in high school. I was like, oh, there's like lines up the stairs. All right. Just had to cut them off. Just had to almost swim and rip them in the gym. And we ended up going to the same place. And you gotta, sometimes, it's always because they have AirPods in. I'm so sick of it. Every time somebody's in the way, I look in their ear, AirPod, I'm like, I might kill myself. Because every day is a new day. And I think I figured this out yesterday too. I was talking in like a circle of comedians at the Comedy Store. You know, when four guys talk, it's just like, all right. Nobody really wants to be there, I don't think. And nobody can ever end the conversation. I'm like, damn, dude, there's no way everybody wants to really talk about this right now. And we're just talking, it keeps going and it keeps going and it almost never ends. And I'm like, I think it's because nobody wants to be like, I gotta go. Because you like even say, you're like, I got to get out of here. And then you stay. You stay for 7 more minutes talking about nothing. All you're thinking about the next 7 minutes is, how the hell am I going to get out of here? And the whole time, I think people were just saying stuff, so they weren't the guy that was leaving. I'm like, yo, we're just making this worse and worse. I love being the I'm leaving guy. Maybe that's not a good quality, but I used to love going to people's houses and like calling it. We got to get out of here. I used to do it like when we were at my like aunts and uncles and like my grandparents. I'd be like, hey, we got to get out of here. And then people would say, hey, you got to have a force guy in every group. You got to have the pressure guy. I got to be at work at 10 a.m. Let's go. Dude, we'd be leaving my grandparents' house and getting a full fight. Because my dad was pressure. Kids didn't want to leave, but I understood. We're like, we got to go. And time, it'd always be, we'd wake up in the morning, my dad, we're leaving at 4 p.m. at my grandparents' house. My cousins are there. Everybody's there. We're kind of having a good time. But in the back of your head, we're like, shit, we got to leave. 4 p.m. rolls around. It's like, hey. It's your suitcase packed up. I was like, I got so sad. Damn, we gotta go. You're still like trying to have fun while you're like putting your stuff in your backpack. Yeah. I mean, maybe next time. Yeah. I know. Packing up your PlayStation that you brought there to your grandma's. No better video game time. No better video game experience. Oh! Than when you hook up the PlayStation at your grandma's. Oh, it's like a revolution. Dude, you can, and you're hooking it up to their old ass TV, yo. You know what I'm talking about? That TV that looks like it's in a cabinet. That wood grain TV. God, don't you just want to slap the side of that thing? Honestly, every experience you have at your grandparents' house is like the most pure. Watching TV at your grandma's house, you're like, I don't know why, but I could just watch this like Judge Judy show all day. Dude, time slows down when you're at your grandparents' house because everything's so like majestic. You sit on the couch with your grandma and watch a TV show and you're just like, this is crazy that we even know each other, you know? Like you're literally 80 and I'm 12 and we're just watching a parade. Dude. And you do it all day and you're just like, yeah, still watching this parade. Your grandma's walking around the house. Cleaning dishes. Do you want any lunch? I think I'm good. It's so funny. Can we be at my grandma's house for like 4 days? And like you kind of like you gotta be homies with them. 4 days. You need anything? I think I'm okay. You want to go anywhere? I don't really know. Like, what are we capable of doing here? You can't drive. My grandma couldn't drive. Is that a grandma thing? Half the grandmas in my life, no license. You want to go anywhere? I'm like, where are you taking me? Yeah, that was a eye-opening day. The first day, hey Dad, can I bring the GameCube over to grandma's? Don't see why not. Just take care of it. Don't break it. Pack it up nice and tight. I swear to God, my dad thinks I'm going to break every goddamn thing I put my hands on. Just hopefully I don't hold my heart. But packing up the GameCube, bringing it to your grandma's, and just being like, is this even going to work when I plug this in? Because, like, I know Abraham Lincoln built this TV. Like, does it even... You're asking your sister before you leave. You're like, do you think grandma's TV has the yellow, red, white thing? And then you plug it in. You see the new GameCube startup on the old Civil War TV. Oh! Oh! Dude, you're calling your cousins. You trying to play Blitz? So sick. You got the Wavebird controller, yo. You're playing your cousin from the dining room. What's good? SSX Tricky from the family room. Outside on the screened-in porch. God dang it, man. That was sick. And it was always like on Christmas, your cousins would get a video game and you'd be like, yo, bring that over to grandma's. I brought the GameCube. New game on Christmas with your cousins? Different. Because you feel like for some reason you all earned it together. Yeah, I got that game. You got that game? I got that game. God, so much fun. It's always warm. Always warm. Never a cold second at your grandparents' house. All you do is like talk about your grandma's.
Yeah, I was wondering what random sports player lives rent free in your head, like that you think of maybe once a month or more. Just random, and there's no reason for it.
I love you.
For me, it's the former MLB player Sean Chacon. It might be his name. Might be played for the Yankees and the Rockies and my two little league teams. I don't know. But Sean Chacon pops up in my head constantly, at least twice a month, for no reason whatsoever. And I want to know what yours is. Do you have one of those?
God, man. Like, this is just the perfect question. It's such a good question. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Damn, dude, I'm you took my breath away. If you asked me this on the street in real life, like if I was just walking to the store and you go, "Hey, dude," and ask me this question, I think I'd give you a hug. Just come here. And I wouldn't even answer. I'd just give you a hug and keep going. Ah, dang. Who do I really think about all the time? Austin Crozier. Sometimes when it all depends on like what my TikTok's pushing, and I know that sounds lame, but like sometimes I'll see some Vince Carter highlights and I'll just start dying laughing and just being like, how is he doing that? You know what I mean? And it's like 65 clips in a row. And I'm just like, Dude, this will never happen again. He lives kind of rent free. I'm not like on some all seriousness. It's not really a random one, but I've thought about LeBron James every day of my life since I was 13 years old. And it's not like I'm trying, like he'll pop up on something. LeBron James. It goes Jesus, Santa, LeBron James, I think. For like, honestly, Michael Jordan after that. Jesus, Santa, LeBron. I wish I had a random one I could tell you. I mean, Austin Crozier, pretty random. Cam Newton's in there a little bit. It's probably because I see him on TikTok a lot. Dan Marino randomly. And it goes along with like things I experience throughout the day. Like I'll pick a locker at LA Fitness, and whatever the locker is, I'm like, going with 8. Aaron Rodgers. Going with 8. Aikman. Going with 12. TV. Priest Holmes is the answer.
Yo, it's Roosty. I got 2 questions for you. When's the last time you were like genuinely scared for your life, or like a close call, like driving?
Yo,
I was going to the barber the other day, super early, so I was just not even awake, even a little bit. And I was just ripping it on the highway. And you know how sometimes you're just going super fucking fast and you just like don't even realize it. You're like, oops, I'm going fucking 90.
Because you're
probably slow down, huh, guys?
Yeah.
So the exit was coming up, right? I'm in the left lane, guys in the right lane. He's close, but he's not close enough. But I got room, but I don't. I don't know if that makes any sense. I took some pre-workout. And I say, fuck it, here we go. So I put my blinker on, and as soon as I put my blinker on, he speeds up. So I say, well, we're going to do this then.
Oh, no,
and my side view
bro.
mirror, he's disappearing into it as I'm trying to change the lane. So I say, he's going to kill me. We're going to die. And it didn't register yet until after the fact. And then I had to like swerve back. And then he was like looking at me, like doing all like the gestures, like, what the fuck, man? And I was like, yo, I don't know. It kind of was your fault. I don't know. Maybe. But then like after the fact, I was like, yo, I almost just probably died.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even you know how like your brain just doesn't register death immediately until after the fact? You're like, yo, that 18-wheeler almost just killed me, but fuck it. When's the last time that happened to you? And then, do you even know, this is fucking crazy, but I feel like it's true for 95% of people. Do you even know, like, where the fucking lines are for your car? Like, how wide it is? And, like, when you're driving, sometimes you think you have room, but then most of the time you're like, dude, I honestly have no idea. We're just going to try it and see if it works. I feel like no one knows the fucking, like, the areas of their car.
No.
Or, like, how to park properly. This is crazy. Maybe it's just me, dude. I need a camera. I'm not all with the backing in shit. I could probably do it, but it's not going to be, like, good, you know? Maybe I'm just like, kind of cooked. Because it's astounding how much I don't know the area of my car. I'm like, I have no idea. Even to this day, I've been driving the same car for years. I don't know if I have room ever.
Nope. Bro, it's kind of crazy that we're not. It's kind of crazy when you think about it that we're allowed to drive. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, so anybody can just get in a car and drive around? Think about that. How are we not just smashing into everything every second? It's a miracle. I'm like, there's just no way that this works like this. The fact that there's like just that many amount of accidents every day is like, there should be a billion. Like, there should be cars running into buildings every 4 seconds. And we're just all just like, yep. There's a lot of stuff wrong with me, but I still drive my car. Dude, everybody? Dude, I think this is, I don't know the area of my car at all. And I think I think this is how you can tell somebody's a little off. when a person gets super mad in their car, when you see it, like it's because you did something to them, and they're like, hey! Ah! You're like, I think those people have something a little bit wrong with them. I think that's the final test. Is he? I'm like, it should not absolutely 0% matter to you that, oh my God, you're inconvenienced for 6 seconds. And who do you think you are? The best driver of all time? It's so crazy to me. How good at driving do you think you have to be to yell at somebody else for making a mistake? Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody driving knows we're all just guessing. No clue. Yep. Every time I park in my parking garage for my apartment, almost hit a car every single time. Cannot believe I haven't dude, the left side of this car I park next to every single day should just be torn to shreds. Like a transformer, just like Wolverine, just every day. No clue I haven't totaled that car next to me. And if you're driving with somebody and like it's, somebody turns in front of them or like accidentally cuts them off and they're like, fuck you. I'm like, oh, you're a crazy person. You're a crazy person. There's something wrong with your head. You have a brain injury. There's something wrong with your brain. The fuck? I'm like, dude, we're just going to the store. Like, I can't even imagine doing that if I was actually late for something that mattered. I'd be like, well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Crazy. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, people that back in. Yeah. You got to have a lot of patience. I'm not there yet. It's just everybody hates the guy who backs in so much. I want to be the guy who backs in, but I'm just not having that kind of a day, Like, guy who backs in has a good life. He's got time. He's got patience. Doesn't matter. Imagine being in a hurry and then being like, oh, making these noises when you back up. Like you're physically pushing the car. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I just, if I have nothing going on some days, like maybe I'll hit a back end, but it really doesn't result in much after the fact. I'm like, you know what? Cool. I just get to drive out of here, but it's kind of embarrassing parking in. Not gonna lie. Kind of embarrassing backing in. A time I almost died. Scared for my life. I almost hit all 8 of those barrels under a bridge one time when I was following my girlfriend to the gym. What girlfriend? Jane Danielle. We were like meeting at Gold's Gym. We always worked out. Worked out, but didn't work out. Oh, God, Jesus Christ, this guy. No, but I was like following her and I have no idea. This is so funny too. Because one time we were about to go eat somewhere or something. And I was like, you want me to drive? And she goes, I'll drive. And I was like, for real? And she goes, yeah, you're kind of a shitty driver. I was like, hell yeah. Oh my God, thank you. No, dude, every exit, I'll stop at the exit for 5 seconds and check my phone. Is this the one I'm supposed to get off of? I treat exits like they're like a 4-way stop. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Let me take my time. But like, I thought I was supposed to be in the left lane or something. And then the lane ended, bro. I never, ever will see a lane end sign. Are you serious? Dog, I miss a lane end sign 20 out of 20 times. You need to put a fireworks show around lane end sign. I'm like, it's like a little note card on a pole. How much? And plus, like, I don't really for some reason, I don't care. I'm like, it'll all just flow into 2 lanes then. Nope. Dude, lane ended. I swear to God, I almost hit 8 of those yellow barrels. God, would that have been the funniest thing in the world? And she didn't even see. I was like, thank God, bro. Oh my God. I was like, you see me almost get killed on the way here? She's like, no. I was like, whew, Jesus Christ. Another thing. Oh, we used to play this game in, God, we're so stupid. How did I not die 15 times in high school? Should be a cross by the side of the road with a football helmet next to it. Every time I see a cross on the side of the road, should have been me. But yeah, seriously though. We used to play this game. Oh my God, this is so dumb. It was called Whoever Makes a Noise First Loses. I mean, pretty standard game. Everybody's played that game. But we do it like, we do funny stuff like in the, we'd just be like in a living room and make a noise. It was everybody's turn to go. You make a noise, the rest of the people like don't laugh, or if they laugh, they're out. It's fun. Damn, it's fun. I don't do it right now. But played it in the car one time. It was my turn. I'm driving. Whoever makes a noise first loses. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm driving like towards a stop sign. And no one's making a noise. Keep driving towards the stop sign. No one's making a noise. And I'm like, somebody has to say something or else I really will commit to the bit. Finally, no, actually, no one says anything. I'm like this close to the stop sign and we're in this girl's mom's brand new like BMW. I don't know if it was a BMW. Probably was like a Mazda. Me on the highway, just like peeling out. Midnight Club, GTA, tire marks, lights. Dude, it's dark out. Lights going everywhere. Cars are stopping. And I think I'm the only one that made a noise. I think I was like, oh shit, I lost. But I think about that probably like twice a week. I'm like, I cannot believe that happened. Times I was scared for my life. Oh, I almost got chopped in half by an elevator this year. Yo. Amazing. And it's something in me like, okay, getting an Uber, going to New Jersey to do a show. Uber's here. I got a suitcase full of merch, a suitcase full of just stuff I'm bringing. I don't know. Or maybe it's just one. No, it's a suitcase and like a duffel bag. And I go in the elevator because I'm like, I'm not taking this down the stairs. Elevator gets stuck. It's like 3 a.m. And I'm like, there's no way this is happening. And I'm like, for 1 minute, I'm like, it'll start working again. Then I start getting hot. I start pushing all the buttons. Then I call my roommate. Cause like there's this much visibility to the bottom floor, the first floor. I can like see down at this much. And the elevator doors are open and it's like this. And I like pull this like latch thing and I'm like, yo, I could get out of here. Call my roommate. I'm like, yo, will you come down here and try to like pull this elevator down? And he's like, why don't you just like tell the Uber guy to come later or like reschedule your flight? And I'm like, dude, I'd rather get sliced in half than reschedule a flight. I don't know why. Like, I'm just like, dude, no, it's same day. I'm like, I put my my suitcase, both suitcases, like near the little like gap that's open, and just kick them out of there, break both suitcases. Then I'm like, dude, I think I'm coming out. And he's like, you're coming out? He's on the first floor, like, you're coming out? My legs are dangling from the top of the elevator out of this little gap. And I just tried to slide like my whole body. Like, ah! If at any minute that elevator decided to work again, slice me in half. But he's got a whole handful of ass and he's just pulling me out. And I hit the ground, got both bags, went to the Uber. He waited for me for like an extra 2 minutes. Salute. Because I usually dip off. Never been more awake in my life after that. But yeah, should have died 50 times.
What up? So this question might sound a little sus.
Yeah.
But it's coming from a heterosexual man to another heterosexual man.
On brand.
But when you're on these reality TV shows, these dating ones,
Can't wait.
my question is, do dudes get boners on them? Meaning like there's a lot of sexual activity or games being played and like guys are hooking up with the girls. And like, I always think like, you know, they're in bathing suits and shit. Like,
I know.
They're getting frisky and like our dudes get popping boners and like they don't show it obviously on the TV, but is that shit that you're seeing? Cause like guys get too excited like during these like Love Islands and all these dating shows. You've been on a couple, so let me know.
God, it's a great question. I've got an insane answer for you too. I didn't even know I had a dick on that show. After day 2, I was like, I've got zero, because your brain, this is for me. I don't know. Other normal guys might think normal stuff, but there was so much going on in my head about like strategy and all this other stuff, like overthinking everything. Like, dude, my dick didn't stand a chance. And then I come to realize that nobody else was even thinking like that either. I was like, yo, there's not a chance in hell I'd get bricked during this. You're out here trying to look your best, do your best. You're trying to speak well. You're trying to like not be a loot. Trying to impress. There's no time to get turned on. That was a big problem for me during the show too. She's like, you're not like very like sexually engaging. I was like, yo, it's because I'm worried about all this other stuff. My head's all over the place. What do you want? You want me to make out with you right now? So I stuck her whole foot in my mouth. No, but then there was a chance. Like there was like on season 2, there was like okay, if they like you better, they get to spend the night with you or something like that. And it was like in the middle of the season. It was like episode like 6. I was like, damn. And I wasn't there. But somebody said a little Viagra was involved. Don't know if somebody brought it, but like, I mean, dude, my head would have been out of the game at that point. I would have been like, yo, if you pick me, I'm just going to like take a walk by myself on the beach. Like, dude, I don't know. It just wasn't happening. But yeah, there's no chance. No chance. It's way too many things going on to get hogged out for sure.
Hey, this is Ashley, your producer. I was just wondering, why are you so stupid? Ashley, get out of here! Fuck! All right, serious, jeez. I was just wondering, how big's your pee-pee? You're so fucking gross. Shut up! Go shoot your OnlyFans, Ash. Maybe I will, you dingbat. All right. It's all seriousness. How bad do you think the Packers are going to get beat by the Bears in the wild card since their whole team is dead?
I love it.
Probably by a lot. But the real question is, what is the best flavored Pop-Tart? I'm going to say sneakily the
Now we're
best,
talking.
blueberry, but the OG best was the apple, which where the fuck did it go? Fucking, I don't know, man. They need to bring that back. Give me the apple Pop-Tart.
It was gas.
Fuck.
Starts crying. With the apple Pop-Tart with the little crisscross icing. The little chain link icing. I know what you're doing, Pop-Tart. You're trying to make it fancy. You're trying to make it like Christmas Day. God dang, it was good. Only good like randomly though. Couldn't get apple Pop-Tarts like every... Oh, and then the apple Pop-Tart with the white icing. That was straight sexy. I couldn't believe they put the white icing on that. Blueberry is a good sleeper. Really, blueberry really came on to me like when I got older for some reason. My dad put me on blueberry. Dude, my dad used to be the king of Pop-Tarts. It was amazing. Like they didn't even count calories. Like they didn't even count every time you ate them. I'd walk into my single dad house, laundry room, shelf against the wall. It was almost looked like a store amount of Pop-Tarts. Every flavor. A lot of hot fudge sundae in there. And I was like, I don't even like these. And then I started just going in on them. Christmas break. Yeah, might as well just have a Pop-Tart. I still, at my dad's old house, I still walk in the laundry room and just pray that there's one box left. They're all gone. And he had the fire flavors in there. He knew what he was doing. Cherry randomly? Ooh, okay. Blueberry? Bro, a blueberry Pop-Tart just chilling. Raw. So good. It's almost a little juicier. Strawberry gets all the glory, but blueberry, that's the girl you really love, you know? You go with strawberry because your friends were like, bro, yeah, dude, strawberries, she's hotter, bro. But blueberry, you're like, I know I'm really in love with her. That's who I want to pick on Pop-Tart Island. You're real, dude. Blueberry has your whole entire soul, dude. You got the soul tie with blueberry. You know, you think about blueberry during the day randomly. Blueberry's thinking about you too. Every time you think of blueberry Pop-Tarts, she's thinking about you too. She's thinking about you even more. Good pick. You know, I was thinking about the other day though. People used to get roasted for the unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tart. The unfrosted Pop-Tarts across the board. I even used to be like, what is the point of that? Dog, hear me out. What if you got the strawberry unfrosted Pop-Tart and made your own icing on there? What if that's what that's for? What if they're like, give them a blank canvas? Everybody is dragging unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tarts. What if the choice is up to you? Why don't you just walk out of the store with some unfrosted strawberry Pop-Tarts and a can of icing? Shut up. Dude, I would glop icing on a strawberry unfrosted. I might even take my little happy ass in the sprinkle aisle. Hey, I made my own icing. If I have a fat ass day coming up, you better believe unfrosted strawberry, unfrosted blueberry with my own icing on top. Put butter on them, make a sandwich. Oh my God. My best friend's younger sister, never forget. Growing up, my best friend lived in a fat house, lived in a rich house. Not really, but like they had rich people food. I was just blown away. They had Pop-Tarts all the time. I ride my bike to his house, pull up, put my kickstand down. She comes out. I think she's 6. Comes out of the garage. Pop-Tart sandwich with butter in the middle. Not a stick of butter, but just like butter. Like she put butter on them and she. Hey! I was like, oh my God. Who's letting you do this shit? Blew my mind, but that with icing in between? Ah.
Also, can your sister make me a giant Pop-Tart? I can't stop thinking about that since that picture I saw.
Me
that was
neither,
posted
bro.
with that, and I just want that so bad. Oh my God.
Me too.
Tell her to ship it to me. I'll pay her. Whatever.
Wait,
so
really?
fucking cool. I can't stop thinking about it.
The red?
Oh my God. Wow.
Not wrong.
Love you, buddy. Fuck. My leg.
Love you more. I think about that Pop-Tart a lot. So my sister, she bakes. She made me an XL Pop-Tart. Wild berry. Kind of like what the winning team gets in the Pop-Tart Bowl, but like it's like 8.5 by 11 paper, you know? It's your old college ruled size. On a tray. And you know what? The thing she said to me that just got me before she left, she like brought it to my apartment on my birthday. It's like 9:36 p.m. It's going to go bad if you don't eat it in the next couple hours. Dog, you give me a deadline on sweets? Tore it up, man. Gone. 7 minutes. What I'd give to go through that again, bro. That was the dude. I think my eyes were watering when I was ripping that apart. If you could have seen me, I might have been singing a song. Hey, there she goes. There she goes again. No one knows what was happening in that 15 minutes when I was just tearing that Pop-Tart up. Ah! It was like that. God dang it, man. All you do is talk about food. Send the Addy.
So I have so many questions.
Wait.
One, do you love yourself? Because the way how those white forces are set up, I'm starting to question that.
Easy.
2, did you ever get rid of those black jeans that you ripped at one of your shows? 3, okay, actually, this is for real. Now, when you are feeling like you just don't want to do anything and you need to be productive, like how do you get yourself to like stay locked in? Because it's hard out here sometimes. So actually, that's the one I really want to know. Like, how do you stay positive and locked in and keep going with what you're doing? Because you're killing it right now. Like, for real.
Gonna cry? Wow, real question, real moments. Here we go. White forces, they match everything. I gotta wear them. They're the perfect size. They go with everything. I can't. I don't know. Yeah, I should wash them more probably. You're right. I just don't want to be the guy that's just buying brand new white shoes like every 4 weeks. It's just, I'm too cheap for that. I should wash them more. I will. What else? Oh, black jeans that I ripped the crotch out of them. Do I still have them? Nah, I threw them away in the hotel. And I just bought what I think is the same pair again last night on PacSun.com. But I had to guess, you know. I had to filter jeans, baggy, black. I'm like, I mean, it's got to be here somewhere. I think I picked the wrong pair, but we're trying to. The rebirth of the black jeans is coming back, hopefully. I don't know. They might be like gray, and I'm going to be pissed and never return them. When you don't want to do stuff, how do you do it? You got to do the hardest thing. It's the only answer. And you know what it is every single time. I just can't. I just like my brain, like you're just making excuses because there's something you know you got to do deep down. You know it. You know it. There's never been a time where you didn't know it. You always know what you got to do. It's just that one thing. And you're like, God, and you just got it. It sucks. It's never easy. Whenever you don't want to do something, it's never easy to get past that. It's the hardest thing in the world. But then you do it and you're like, that's what I was freaking out about. That. But yeah, you got to do the thing you don't want to do. And what gets you, dude, what really helps with, I mean, I've said this a billion times. What really helps with like getting there and getting it done? Got to move around. First thing, morning, wake up, go. Just go. It sucks so bad. You'll be mad the whole time, but you got to go. Healthy drugs for your brain. Just working out. Nobody's ever worked out and been like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. Shut up. Then the rest of your day is 1,000% easier. Telling you, it's science. It's a fact of human brain function. You move around, you twist around, you do hard stuff, you accomplish stuff first thing in the morning, the rest of your day. You're just floating. Oh, I got to do this? Well, I already did that, so we're good. Oh my God, I was so scared to do that last night, but I think we're good. Just don't be a little bit, just different type of confidence after you work out a little bit in the morning. Yeah.
Hey, Benedict. I wanted to know, why did you leave or finally leave Indiana? I actually kind of have known about you since Indianapolis is a small city, and then seeing your growth from serving tables at the Eagle, running around the same circles downtown, and then you're, being a comedian and being on a show, and now to LA. How has the journey been? And then
God,
what made you take the big step to move to California? Hope everything's good.
God, I love you so much. Thanks for the question. Yeah, it just felt like I needed to do it. You ever just feel something and you're like, I gotta just try it or do something. Like you're just drawn to it and you're just like, I can't not do that. It's what I felt like when I started to do stand up too. Every day I woke up, I was so mad. And I was like hot when I woke up and I was like, I gotta do stand. What am I doing? I gotta do it. Same thing with LA. I was like, even if like I don't even know what I'm talking about, I gotta try it. Like I just gotta figure it out. And it took a long time to figure out. Why did I want to? I just felt like I don't know. Everybody I like look up to and stuff like that is out here, and I'm like, there's gotta be something going on. More eyes for people who like, can like make moves and stuff like that. But I've waited out a lot of times. Like, man, you can live anywhere and do anything because the internet. Or like, I don't know. One time, I compared it to like, you're playing basketball with your homies one day. You're just messing around with your homies. Okay, you're having fun. It's great. It's cool. Then you get asked to play with the adults. On that court, like a few down, where it's like, yo, they're like balling for real. That's what I felt like this was, like big leagues. Like even if I'm not ready, like, yo, let me play. Like let me just run back. Let me run up and down a couple times with you guys, just to like see what I'm made of. Like it was just one of those things. Let me run with the dogs. Let me get a taste. If you can hang, you can hang. But it was more like the challenge that I was looking forward to. Like, can I do it? Like, still trying to figure it out here. But feels like it's going in the right direction, I think. You guys could probably tell me more than I can explain it. But yeah, that's kind of what it was. You just drawn to something and you just go. Like, whether you like it or not. Like, it does. One time it didn't even work. I came out to LA in like 2018 and tried it. And I was like, yo, I just can't. I can't do it right now. Like, you got to swallow your ego and just be like, yo, didn't have enough money, didn't know enough stuff, like wasn't adding up, didn't feel right. And then like, I'm like, I got to learn some more things and go through some more stuff. It's just not like my time. Went back to Indiana, just worked as hard as you ever can. And then you're like, yeah, okay, let's try it again. Now I'm here doing the exact same thing. So that's why. But that's funny, yo. Days serving tables. Just thinking about being out here serving tables. Because when you're serving tables, kind of like you're on autopilot and you're just thinking about stuff the entire time. Not even necessarily like the orders and stuff like that. Like, you got that. You're good. It's like when you're washing dishes or like cooking and you're just like thinking, you're like, Jesus Christ. Every time I was serving tables and just like on autopilot, I'd be like, yo, this is what I should be doing right now. Boom, should be making sketches. Boom, should be out in LA. Boom, should be hitting the stage hard. Should be just grinding. I know that's like what every guy says ever, but it's really what it was. And then just took an opportunity. Every opportunity I had to live out here was always because somebody was like, why the hell don't you live out there? And I was like, I guess you're right. One time Nikki Glazer told me too. She was like, yeah, it's probably time to move out there. And I was like, oh shit, okay. Well, if you're telling me. Definitely going to do it. The living situation, you never know. First time it was just with a random comedian. Second time it was another random. It was with Marco from FBOY Island. He's like, dude, just live with me and we'll figure it out. And I was like, I guess. But yeah, that's how it all went down. Now I'm with Logan. Hollywood Boulevard. Sick setup, I think. You can't go wrong when you got a Target down the street. And LA Fitness down there? I mean, what do you have? What more can you ask for?
Hey, yo, what is up? Zayn here. I'm a 20-year-old South African, and I'm starting off content creation, and I'm not sure what type of questions you are specifying that we should ask, but I'd like to ask, how did you manage to grow so much, especially in a short amount of time? And like, what do you advise I do as like a beginner content creator? I currently have 1.3K followers on Facebook, and yeah, that's just about it.
God, what a question. Being real out here. It's a good question. You just got to realize that like everything you create and put out, like they're not going to be home runs. Every video I make ever in the world, I try to like swing big, because why not? But like, they're not all gonna, like, you got to go through some shit on the internet before you like hit something that works. You know what I mean? Like, how many L's have I taken on TikTok? Probably like 95%. You just got to be okay with that. And you just got to know, like, yo, just let me cook. Just cook for a little bit. I've never met anybody that's just made videos and like they all just bang immediately. It just doesn't work like that. Like, you gotta go through some stuff. And I think that's where people quit. It's like, I just can't. I just don't. I hate the internet. It's your fault, dude. It's your fault. So yeah, I don't think I grew very much in a short amount of time either. I just kept like, I was just like, if something didn't work, I was like, God damn it, why didn't that work? And then I would just try to figure something out. And I was writing every day for stand-up and comedy. I'd think of like, well, that might be funny. And I would just try it. Like, even if it was embarrassing, I'd just be like, bro, just try it. Just try it. And then it's always the one, honestly, it's always the ones you don't think are gonna bang that bang. So you never know. Even today, like, I'll be making a video and I'll be trying to give advice to Logan for a video, but I'm like, yo, dog, but in the end, like, I don't know, but I'd try that. Like, it's all about just trying stuff and not being scared. It seems crazy too, because like your friends follow you and they might be like, oh my God, like you're so like, okay, like what? Like who cares? They just wish they were doing what you were doing. But my advice is just try stuff. And yeah, hopefully something works out. It will if you keep trying.
All right, Benny boy. Benny.
Sky.
I got a question for you, my man. Dude, what happened to Trinidad James? Come on now, dude. Trinidad James. Gold on in my chain. Gold on in my ring.
He was hot for a minute.
Gold on in my watch. Don't believe me, do what? I would say the soft A, but you know.
Dude, I was just talking about him the other day. I hope like this is some dumb. I cannot believe he just brought this up. I had my first like stand-up comedy show in Indy. It went well. And then the booker who booked me for that was like, yo, you want to host like a concert? And I was like, I'm not saying no to anything. And I was like, who is it? And he was like, Trinidad James is coming to this bar. And this was after the gold all in my what? That was like 2011 or something when that song was hot. This was like 2017 or 18. So it was a lot of years after. People still knew though. And I was like, I'll do it. So I'm just like at a bar, kind of nobody knows it's going on, you know? How come every event I'm like attached to, I'm at a bar, like, and I'm the host and no one in the bar knows that there's an event happening? I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I'm like, just like, you know, hey, we're going to start in 10 minutes. Keep the drinks going. Just saying stupid, like I was a DJ. Like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of winging it. Because I just didn't care. I was saying yes to everything. And then the show is supposed to start at this bar at like 9 p.m. You already know. Dude shows up at 11:48 p.m. But it kind of works out because like the bar's kind of like lit then. Just on some default admission, you know what I mean? People are already just in there and then they're like, oh, Trinidad James just comes on the stage and rips like 4 of his best songs. I forget the other song he was known for, but it was kind of good too. Something Only. I can't remember. But then he just hung out in VIP and I got a picture with him. I'll put the picture. I'll put the picture on the Patreon or something, but it was insane. What happened to him, bro? I don't know. He's another one of those guys. Did he die? Hey, one question. Did Trinidad James die? Another one of those guys with Roscoe Dash, with Travis Porter, Sean Kingston. I don't know, man. I don't know. He was cool, though. The only thing I got to say about he was cool, though.
And do you catch your breath when I look at you? Are you holding back like the way I do? 'Cause I tried to walk away, but I know this crush ain't going away. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, this thing's on. Wait, does it sound like I'm like taking off at an airport right now? I'm on a bridge. My question to you, I really just know that I'm trying to be nice. But like, what was that podcast though? So bad. It was so painful. I was off the Espresso Pod for a few weeks on Christmas break. I listened to you while I drive to work. I was like, you know what? Yesterday was Monday. I wanted to off myself. But I'm like, but I got an Espresso Pod to listen to. Turn that shit on.
Hey.
What was that? Were those videos sent in by fan members? Because if so, I hate to break it to them, those were not funny at all.
We tried.
Not one of those videos was funny except Hunty. Not one. The guy like running a marathon in the closet, like, I guess, like, cool for you, dude, but like that's not funny. We're not laughing. We're just like watching. Like, is he really gonna do this? Maybe fam didn't like fully understand the assignment. Also, like that food commentary guy, that was so painful to watch. And then you like you played it back. Oh god, I had to like fast forward a little bit. I never fast forward you, but I had to fast forward a couple of those. But like, good for you. I wanted to applaud you for trying something new in the new year. And also, like, you didn't really laugh, and you kind of let him have it at the end, saying like, you know, we got to bring it a little more next time. I'm just like, I'm part of the problem though, because I didn't send in a video. I'm trying to think like what I would have sent in. I have no idea. Maybe like that LA turtle guy, like he fucking cracks. Oh, sorry, I'm cursing a lot. He cracks me up. But you know, like we need to keep it like 30-second clips or under, because watching some of those for 3 minutes on end, I mean, just painful. But again, I applaud you. Handled it like a champ. We live, we learn, we love, we go to the lake. We live, we laugh, we love, we go to the lake. Okay, this is Hunty signing off. Actually, no, sorry. This is Jan Danielle signing off. ESPN.
Love you. I don't know. Gotta try new stuff. Almost had a stroke. Almost started crying. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Ask for funny videos. Don't get very many funny videos. What do? Gotta overcome adversity, man. We'll try again. Probably in like 3 years. But it seemed like a good idea thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, send in funny videos and we'll react to them. Sounds lit. Gotta bring the heat. What's the pod without the videos? It's not a pod. So, yeah. You're right. Hey, we'll retool. We'll go back to the drawing board. We'll prepare next week. That's all we can do. Deal with the hand that's given to us. But yeah. I know. It'd be like that sometimes. Let's do days. Days of the week. Good questions, yo. Real answers, real questions. Never thought it'd happen. Days of the week. Thursday, today, cuddle up day. How do you get in a relationship and then do anything? You know what I'm saying? How do you sleep? How do you cuddle with a girl or your man and then do anything after that? There's just something about me where if that's happening, if I'm doing that, you call it a day, babe. That's it. I will invent the worst excuses to stay in the nest. Dude, if I'm cuddling with a girl, my time management skills, worst of all time. I've no priorities. That's amazing. The sesh in the morning, it's cold. I'm wrapped up, tangled up. And you expect me to do something after this? Lost your damn mind. I don't know. Some people are like, I don't like cuddling. I probably said that before, but yo, sometimes it just, you just melt. Wild. But if you're in killer mode, if you're in Spider-Man What is it called? One kill at kill mode activated. You can't be cuddling, bro. You got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. But it's amazing. National Career Coach Day. It's got to be the fakest job in the world. In the world. The fakest job in the world. Yep, Name's Scott. I'm a life coach. Excuse me? Name's Scott. I just did the right thing for 1 year. Now I think I'm better than everybody, and I can tell you how to live your life. All right, dude. I mean, the most fake job occupation of all time. Life coach, yeah. You got a decision, you'd run it by me. Can you imagine paying somebody? Yeah, I would like some logic, please. Make this, actually, I might need one. Never mind. I want Subway, Scott. Here's $5. Don't get Subway. Okay. Scott, should I get a sweet treat? No. Thank you. Okay, need a life coach. Friday, National Bobblehead Day. She's a bobblehead. She's a bobblehead. It go boing, ba ba boing, ba boing, ba boing. You guys remember that? Real ones do. It go boing, ba ba boing, boing. Maybe that was just on some underground CD my friend made for me, and it was track like number 14. And I was like, what is this? But I kept listening to it. Kind of, you know how people collect bobbleheads, but like it's not as relevant or prevalent as like trading cards? Dude, I think bobbleheads should get a little more respect. Those ones that like at like Cincinnati Reds games and stuff, I'm like, yo, that's kind of sick. Real bobbleheads, like a real wall, like what I'd give for a Kurt Warner bobblehead. That's the answer to the question earlier. Who's a random athlete that always pops in your head? Kurt Warner. God damn. Bobbleheads are sick. Like they're so legit. They're like made, they're made of like whatever like potted plants are made out of, like that. The detail, like, that's kind of real, man. Put some respect on bobbleheads. National Apricot Day. Hey, are apricots, like the apricots that are dried and put in a bag, are those just elbows? Are dried apricots just weenuses? First time I saw dried apricot, I was like, dude, I mean, if that's not 33 of my dad's elbows in a bag, like, I mean, what? What are we doing? Also, is dried fruit better than normal fruit? Banana chips or a banana? Which one are you eating? Dried apple skins or an apple? Come on. Dried mango and mango? Slap me in the face. Push me down the stairs. Dried fruit. Better than normal fruit. National Static Electricity Day. Remember how many times you would get like shocked when you were a kid? Not like, but like you'd be like, I just remember being at a grocery store and like reaching for like fudge rounds or something. And then you'd like touch the metal that the boxes would sit on. It'd be like, you'd be like, oh my God, I just got shocked. And why do you got to tell everybody too? Like they care. Oh my God, you shocked me. Remember that used to happen all the time? Doesn't happen anymore. I'd like shock my sister oh my God, we shocked each other. Dude, getting shocked. Electricity fell off. It would happen 4 times a day growing up. I'd be like, oh my God, I got shocked. Mom, I got shocked. She'd be like, okay, well, just stay close to the cart. So many times. You shocked me at your cousins. You shocked me. Oh my God. Is that just me? Just me? This thing on? Houseplant Appreciation Day. I don't know. Do I appreciate them enough? God, when I see a plant though, when I see a plant with those big fat leaves just chilling, I don't care if it's in a house. I don't care if it's real. I don't care if it's fake. I'm slapping one of those big leaves. One of those Cleopatra leaves. Just putting the hurting on one of those things, bro. They're asking for it too. Like when you see a dog walk in, you just give it one of these. That's what I'm doing to every fat leafed plant I see. It feels so good too. And I think they appreciate it. Cut your energy costs day? No, because it doesn't count. Has it ever happened once where you're like, oh my God, my energy bill through the roof this month? I don't know. Like did I leave my bathroom light on the whole day? And I'm like, what is that, 17 cents? Can't stand the light fan combo in a bathroom though. Like we gotta fix that. That might be the one way I learned how to like rewire a light. I would cut that fan cord so quick, dude. Yeah, let me just turn the bathroom light on. What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, sorry, the light's on in my bathroom. Who thought that was a good idea? Whole house on fire. Would never know. Sunday. Gotta go ahead and goal. Sex Trafficking Awareness Day. TBT to the time I almost got sex trafficked at the LA airport. Hey, sex traffickers, let's pick it up a little bit. All right. You're going to come at me with some sex traffic? I was waiting for my Uber, sat on a bench to wait for it. This lady comes over to me, sits by me. Hey, like, don't get an Uber. I can just give you a ride. I was like, I think I told her to shut the fuck up, honestly. I was like, I was almost like, are you sex trafficking me right now? Like, I almost geeked out over it. Like, this is it? This is it. Hey, yo! Hey! Watch out for this. Hey, watch out for this devil. She's coming with the heat. Like, yo. It's like so expensive to get an Uber. You should just like ride home with me. I was like, oh, you fucking wish, you idiot. Oh my God, shut up. It was the funniest thing ever. I was like, yo. I was like, but then she kept sitting there after I was like, I'm just going to roll with the Uber, babe. Like, I'm good. Oh my God. Oh, they're looking for you. You're the dangerous one they've been talking about. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Got in my Uber and I was like, I think she's in here too. But yeah. TBT, time I almost got sex trafficked. I was like, I don't know if are you like, did they just sign you? Did they just sign you? Are you like on the rookie contract? You kind of like don't know the pitch yet. Something you could make this way better. Like throw in a pizza or something. Wow, it's funny. Never forget it. Yeah. That's it. Great pod. Always is. Love you guys forever. Yeah. Keep sending them in, babe. We'll try the video pod again. Couple weeks or something like that. We'll get it going. But the pod is honestly run by you. I'm just the director producer. But you guys bring the heat. I don't know if that's pressure. I don't know. But besides the video pod, you guys always slay. So thank you. Love you. Coach P quote of the week. Here we go. Pain and sacrifice are the only gifts no one wants. Why don't they want it? Too hard. What do pain and sacrifice bring you? Success nobody else has. All right, fam. I love you. Grind mode. Cuddle mode. Out. Talk to you next week. Bye.